This is GENG vs BOG from the MSI finals in Korea. Not only is this match between two titans from the East, history will remember this game as one of the closest matches in finals history. Today we are going to be breaking down the brilliant plays, the psychic reads and the innovative strategies that only surface when both teams put everything on the line. Let's dive right in. This series is going to be the battle of the solo laners, especially when Bin got his Camille. Take a look what he can do on this champ.
Getting into that backline, the Dawning Shadow to keep them alive, and now Bin looks for that backline. Bacon will get executed, even after the flash at BLG. They found their team.
But GENG have figured out a way to beat it early. GENG are going to put Rumble against it. With the Flame Spitter, Camille is going to be crying in this lane, so the team needs to make a switch. Lucky for them, it's lane swap meta, meaning they can opt Camille into a safer lane, putting her against the center of Maokai, who can't do much early. GENG even has their jungler starting towards the bot side to help out, but this isn't the only reason Nidalee here. It's actually part of a master plan for GENG to get the enemy jungler behind. With Nidalee starting towards the bot side, she clears her camps and heads in towards the enemy jungler to invade, and this is perfect with the lane swap they did earlier, so it allows the Nautilus to move into their enemy jungler as well and bully out this Lee Sin, basically securing 3 out of the 4 quadrants from the side of GENG, and they can even grab tower place in towards the top lane. But wait a second, that's a TP top side. Seems like BOG don't want to give up this wave.
Got it. And twisted advance to dodge the initial CC, but he doesn't dodge the hook, and that's crucial. He does, however, get the spear. Aftershock is there, and the dive. Oh, no! The first blood, Lehens! Gift wrap for him! Lehens does it again!
Lehens is the GOAT. He's probably getting fist bumped by his team for that play. During the dive, Lehens knows if he saves his W for the perfect moment, he can dodge Nidalee's spear, and without that, BOG just don't have the damage and lose their support for it, putting him on the loading screen. But Respawn and Reconfigurated on stunts down that bot lane with a mission. Having tempo advantage from, let's say, resetting quickly, he can gain control of this lane as Rumble and Senna need to back off, giving BOG a perfect opportunity to gain the dragon, then move up to pick up the 3 Void Grubs afterwards, which was the goal all along to help Bin gain more pressure on these side lanes. But you do need to remember, you need to at least have 4 to 6 of the Void Grubs to gain the Voidlings, so BOG will need to contest for the second lot of them. But it seems like GENG are having no part of this, bringing their bot lane up and even TPing in Chovy with first item to secure them. Even if BOG wanted to contest this, they just absolutely can't. So sacking it off, they opt to get tower plates in towards the mid lane or bot lane instead, allowing their side laners to at least get a little bit more gold. GENG are in a little bit of a weird spot. They got themselves the Rift Help, but that's only 3. Still they have to decide if they want to have the reset from Kin and just match everything BLG's doing, or instead look for this top lane tower and look for this dive, and it seems like that's what they want to go for.
Equalizer dash. A little bit extra poke. Cleanse still there. Out cleansing a little bit late. He's still gonna get hit. Lightning Crasher coming in, flashing out. But there is Lehens. 2.3k gold lead. A double kill for the Maokai.
BLG just made a huge blunder, TPing both their mid and top lane to save this tower, as they could have easily just played for mid and bot lane and just allowed their laners to get a bigger lead, but instead, using both TPs, it gives Azir time to get this mid lane tower instead, and the only caveat they can say they won on is that Maokai got the 3 kills, which is the worst champion for GENG to have it on. GENG and BLG's game plans are still fully focused. BLG set themselves up in a 1-3-1 format, putting Knight in the top lane and Bin in the bot lane, and they want to try and get tower plate gold here. The reason for it now is Camille has completed the Trinity Force, which makes her an absolute 1v1 machine. With the plan in action, Shun tries to set up Vision into the enemy jungle to support Bin, but not knowing that Kim was in that bush waiting, accidentally kicks off a fight and gives an opportunity for Camille to shine. Camille ults onto Kin and bursts him out of the queue, and that should just be the end of the fight, but Bin knows he's stronger than anyone else, so waits in the bush and calls down his support. Hunting his prey for the right moment until it's time to pounce. Pace flashes to Camille engage and Lehens TPs in, splitting the fight, leaving Camille in a 2v1 situation where Bin flashes in like a Giga Chad, chunking out Pace and killing him in a 2 vs 1, and even then goes for more. Meanwhile in the mid lane, Zeri picks up the first tower by herself, making full use of this triple threat comp of BLG. By the way, no wonder everyone bans Bin's Camille. The gold is dead even, and BOG want to try and secure the dragon to reach sell point. Their goal is to use their flank potential to pick off an opponent, especially with Tristana having teleport. They know that in a full versus 5v5 fight they won't have enough damage, so Bin ensures that he's not spotted hiding in this bush to catch Genji unaware. Bin hits a big ultimate onto Lehens, but that isn't Canyon, forcing them to focus the tankiest member. However, with the spear missing, they can't even kill him, while On is on their flank to try and get behind him, doesn't know that Kin is here, so gets bursted out. And this isn't even the biggest moment. Kin hits a 3-man ultimate on the backline of Genji, getting them all to half HP and stopping this fight. So now Genji secure the dragon and get themselves ready to try for the Baron. Preparing for Baron, Genji looked to push out the mid lane and clear out BLG's wards. This they could not see when Genji starts the Baron, forcing them to look, which lets Genji start a fight. While BLG's plan is have their 4-man unit stop the Baron while Bin is in the bot lane getting these towers. But the issue is, On is so far behind only having 1 item, he easily gets picked off and allows them to start the Baron, forcing Bin's TP. BLG tried to steal the Baron, but the point and click scene was way too much. Genji with the Baron now needs to look to push their advantage. Setting up all topside, they push the tower and keep looking for 5-man fights. But Elks' cleanse and Knight's flash keeps BLG's dreams alive, so they still lose the inhib but not the full base. BLG for the next 5 minutes defend their base and only lose 1 tower. Still, they survived and can now redo the plan with Bin top. But the problem is, they need to steal this Baron.
Lifetime here. Lehens caught out, but not the ideal target whatsoever. Shot! Gets it! Kicked out! Slaps in the face of Genji!
That's insane, he does it, and this is huge for BLG. Now they can truly set up in a 1-3-1 format, as Bin already got the bot lane inhib, meaning they can all go top to get another tower, pivoting into dragon control. This is great if they don't start the dragon straight away, as now Genji have to decide if they want to go for the dragon and let their base fall, or try and defend it. And because they can't leave their base alone, they have to go back, giving this dragon over to BLG. This game is on a knife's edge. Baron is up yet again, and both teams know that it's make or break. One misstep could cause your team to either lose MSI or win it. In the mid lane, they're contested for the wave to try and get it. Bin is on the back line looking for a way in, but Keen is keeping him off. While kicking off the fight, On gets bursted out, and it's a 4 versus 5. But BLG still need to contest this. They somehow have to make safe for both of their ADCs.
Sees them walking into the choke, holding off as long as he can. Massive burst damage, but he's the one who goes golden. Lehens now following up. Bin the GA, but it does absolutely nothing. Soldiers being sent forward by Chovy. Bin on the run. Shut down coming through from Elk. Finds the angle. A shot is still standing. Canyon trying to make a difference. Chovy in the middle of the fight, but Knight is still alive. Knight and Elk versus Genji. They come out on top. The GA not enough. On's on his way. What? On chasing. He's back. He's gonna find them. Finds the angle. He finds the shutdown. Bing's back home for BLG.
Knight can end here. He just hit the Nexus, but no! Pace is there and kills him. BLG played this fight insanely well. Used the GA and Zhonya's to create space, and don't even get me started on Elk. This is an insane series and it still isn't over. Genji kill Ignite and get soul point from it. Now BLG need to look for a TP flank end. The best way to do it is when the enemy is distracted. With the Elder just about to spawn, it's perfect time to go for it. But Elder Dragon has already been taken and Kin and Chovy are TPing back to stop it. The solo laners of both teams are holding the lines. BLG know that their base is going to be taken. They got to go now, no matter what.
Either side, Chovy and Keen, who else to hold on to hopes? The rest of the team holding the line. 7 years the LCK has waited. 7 years Genji has waited. A lifetime Chovy has waited. But he and Genji are your MSI champions. We finally did it!
Damn, what a series we just watched. From Baron stills to base races, we had it all. And on that note, that's the end of the video. Make sure that if you enjoyed it to like and subscribe. This video took way too long to make. You don't even want to know about it. Being a caster myself, I wish I could cast this game. Otherwise, here's a video of Genji playing against Fiddlesticks earlier on in the season. Have a good day.